My name is Diana Lopez, and I am doing an internship through Oregon Employment Department, and my internship is with Unete, and I'm very, very pleased to say that I'm very happy at what I'm doing and having been given the opportunity to do this internship. Let me start off telling you a little bit about myself. So I come from a long line of many different jobs. I've lived in California, I've lived in Virginia, and I've lived in Oregon. I came from Virginia when I decided it was time to retire to Oregon, and from retirement I found maybe I'm not ready to retire. So I looked for work. I found different types of jobs that I was interested in, but when we had our fires here in Medford and it affected so many people, I found that I wanted to give back to the community. So there was a position posted through Oregon WorkSource here in the Rogue Valley, and it caught my interest, and it specifically asked for somebody that was bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural. So that's me. I had previously worked here in Oregon at the West Medford Family Center, and that was exactly what they were looking for. And it was sort of a satellite station that had a lot of different many departments, many people from different departments: police department, health department, a nurse, things like that. So from there I moved over to the WIC office and worked for Jackson County, and because I am bilingual and biliterate, as I said before. And in the process of working at West Medford Family Center, I did work with a very lovely lady by the name of Kathy. And as it turns out, when I looked at the position that was posted through WorkSource, I decided, what the heck, even with my age, I was already retired and decided I was going back to work, but it was something that I was very interested in. So I applied, I received an email, we scheduled a telephone interviewed. When she answered the phone, I heard her voice, I thought, is this Kathy? She says, is this Diana? So as it turns out, yes, indeed. God works in mysterious ways. I don't know how it happened, but it did. She and her husband run a nonprofit, Unete. And as it turns out, it's exactly what I was looking for. Again, my age. Who wants to hire somebody my age? But I spoke to Mr. Fu, and Mr. Fu said, I'm looking at your experience. I'm going to go ahead and forward your resume, and let's see what happens. So we set up the interview. I talked to Kathy. I told her I understood. Like I said, I've been around, and I've held very many different jobs and done a lot of things. I started off as a migrant child, so that should tell you something. Worked myself all the way up to being the executive assistant for the president of the last company that I worked for. So yes, there I am with all this experience and wondering if she's going to be interested. So we interviewed, and I said, I'm sure you have a lot of people that you've interviewed. Please don't feel that because you know me, you have to give me the job. That's not the case. She said, nope, you are who I want. As I said, God works in mysterious ways. So as it turns out, they hired me. I spoke to Mr. Fu. WorkSource gave me the opportunity, and I'm very grateful for that. I took a few tests. I did well in my placement test, not because I had to. They said it would maybe help me decide if I wanted to do something different later on. So they were helping me, which is great. So here I am working where exactly I want to work. This is exactly what I want to do. And like I said before, I am bilingual, I am biliterate, and I am bicultural. I was married to my first husband for 26 years, and he is from Mexico. I have 6 children. My 2 oldest are bilingual and biliterate. But it's been great. It's been absolutely great. So I'm a cog trying to fit into the many different things that happens with a nonprofit. And believe you me, they started Unete quite a while back, and they've been receiving more and more assistance, which I'm really happy to hear, me included as an intern. And as an intern, I'm learning a lot. And guess what? When you work for somebody you really want to work for, you really want to learn more. And that is me right now. So I'm very happy to have been given the opportunity by WorkSource Rogue Valley and Mr. Fu to be where I'm at. The other thing I wanted to say is that having been given the opportunity to work with Unete, there are other people that I work with. I have I bring with me a lot of experience. So one of the things that I enjoy doing is teaching. I taught a tax class because it was in Spanish. So I've done a lot of things. I have a lot of experience. I have ways of doing things, little tricks of the trade, and I am always happy to train, to teach, to help out, to suggest, and just be a part of the team. And that's the great thing about Unete. It's a great group of people, and it is totally a family. So I have a lot of experience, and I love to share it.